Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to basically my regular stuff. So it's been a while, and I apologise for that. If you haven't seen my monthly plans video, then just to give you a very quick roundup, basically from now on, basically Friday through to Tuesdays is going to be a weekly show each day. So on Fridays, basically we've got the In-Betweeners, and then once that's finished with Series 3, that will then change over to Outnumbered until that's finished. In-Betweeners, by the way, the first, all 6 episodes of the third series and the first movie are already out over on Patreon, so you can head over there if you want the early access. Saturday, it is going to be not going out. The plan, because this will be the second one that I'm planning on doing, should be hopefully that the all of the Series 4 will be out by now on Patreon, fingers crossed. Sundays, Scottish Sundays, of course, is going to be Rab C. Nesbitt. We're carrying on with Series 2. Again, the plan will be for all of that to already be out on Patreon as well. Mondays, of course, we'll be moving on to Benidorm for the final series. Once that is over, we'll be changing to One Foot in the Grave. And then Tuesday, I'm actually going to rotate week by week. So one week is going to be Black Books, the other week is going to be Gimme, 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 and then backwards and forwards until both of those shows are done. Then Wednesdays and Thursdays are going to be random mixture of possibly new stuff, possibly kind of monthly based stuff, but the other big change is that each month there will be 1 week which is dedicated to my Patreon Super Geek tier members. So I've now expanded that to 7. So there can be a maximum of 7 people at any one time who get a guaranteed request each month, and so the last full week of each month will be dedicated to those ones. So this particular month in February, that basically means that Super Geek Week is the 17th through to the 23rd of February. So like I said, it'll be the last full week, which is Monday to Sunday. That's how you can work out which week that's going to be each month. So there you go. There's your roundup. But now let's check out Not Going Out. This is Series 4. It's Episode 1. And the episode title is Drugs.
By blues and jazz, I'm guessing you mean blue movies and jazz magazines?
Yeah, and by dig out the old 7.
Got it?
Yeah.
I better dash. I'm parked on a speed hump. I know it's not illegal, but it always makes me really nervous, like it might shrug me off.
Hope you're not up to anything, you scoundrel.
Don't be silly. I was too busy shagging your sister.
It's warm, it's machine washable, and there's loads of pockets for your bits and bobs.
How would he track you down?
Because he's got my coat.
So what? It's not like you've sewn a little name tag in your collar.
Oh, yeah!
If you report this to the police, some drug dealer's going to give you the kind of shoes that end up sending you to the bottom of a lake.
Crocs. If you want us to fit in, imagine you're Reggie and I'm Ronnie.
Which one, Barker or Corbett? Thanks.
Check the name label.
If that's not yours, then that one's not his.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Is that what you're after?
Not today, thanks. Just approximately half a kilo of powdered cocaine if it's not too much trouble, young man.
Right here.
I think it's an unmarked police car.
How'd you know?
It doesn't say police on it anywhere.
Well, well, well. You must be Timothy Gladstone Adams. This is washing powder.
Oh!
That does look a little bit like washing powder.
I don't know, is that who it's supposed to be? The dealer, Frankie McGinty? Was that who it's supposed to be? Let's have a quick look.
A few moments later.
Oh no, that's the bloke on the side of the street. Hang on. Right, I think it's Larry, Ricky Grover. That name definitely seems more familiar.
A few moments later.
Yes, so Ricky Grover, he was Baxter in Series 8 of Red Dwarf. So that was Series 8, it was the last one before it sort of went on its bit of hiatus and everything. And Baxter was one of the inmates in the brig, which is obviously where our Red Dwarf crew were when the crew got revived by the nanobots. So yeah, there was something about his voice and his face. I was just like, I really think I know this straight away. So yeah, there we go. Speaking of Red Dwarf, actually, there's going to be something Red Dwarf related and kind of linking to Series 8, actually. So later on in February, I mean, it'll already be out on Patreon. But Brett, one of my Patreons, he requested, as part of his Super Geek thing, he wanted the special for Red Dwarf, which was Universe Challenge, which was basically the cast of the show versus superfans, who basically did a university-style Red Dwarf quiz to celebrate the show coming back for Series 8. So yeah, there's a nice little segue there. So great, love that. As an episode, that was pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. It's hard when you try and combine something with such a serious nature as drugs to comedy. It doesn't always necessarily work. The style of comedy that this show is, it worked to an extent, but then the kind of villain that you kind of have with the butcher kind of thing, and the dealer bit, I think that works quite well. The butcher part, I don't know whether it quite worked in the way that they were maybe hoping for. Maybe that's just my personal take, and maybe you guys disagree. But yeah, I think it didn't quite land, I think, for me, in the way that they probably were intended. But that's fine. But it was a fun episode. I had a lot of fun watching it. So next week, or now, if you're watching it on Patreon, it is going to be the second episode, which is Debbie. Yeah, basically, I'll be putting these out, all being well, literally every hour. So if this one comes out at, say, 7 o'clock in the morning, the next episode will go live at 8 and 9 and so on over on Patreon. Otherwise, like I said, you're over on YouTube and you're just watching them as and when they come out. Either way is fine by me. You know, it'd be lovely if you want to support me on Patreon, but you don't have to. You absolutely do not have to. It's not a requirement at all. But if you are new and you want to know when my videos go live, then please do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. But of course, please do drop your comments below and let me know what your thoughts were of this episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. My name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.